Hey people, it is Tuesday, January the 25th. The time is 11:47 in the morning, and the temperature is currently minus 7 degrees Celsius. And I'm here in the Parkdale neighborhood on a neat little sort of hidden, tucked away street called Melbourne Place, which is actually a private street. And I recently learned about this thanks to a website called Blogto that was talking about interesting things about Parkdale. And my girlfriend Megan actually told me about another article that she saw about Parkdale, about another neat little street in another part of the neighborhood that I will be making my way down to. So we'll be starting the video on a neat little tucked away, somewhat hidden street, and we'll be ending the video on a similar street in another part of the neighborhood. And I thought along the way I would walk down a yet to be explored alleyway that I've never been down through before. So I have been through Parkdale before in several other videos, but obviously there's little bits and pieces of this neighborhood that I have yet to see. So I thought I would check some of those places out here in this video. So as you can see, there's a gate here, since this is a private little street. And now this is Melbourne Street. This is just a regular city street here in the neighborhood. And just over here is Dufferin Street, so we'll be walking east here to Dufferin, and then I'll go north along Dufferin until I get to this alleyway called the Milky Way. And I'll walk along the length of the Milky Way. I never thought I would say that sentence before. Alright, so making our way north on Dufferin Street. And as you can see, there's still a ton of snow, big snowbanks. We actually had more snow yesterday. Another 5 to 10 centimeters or so. On top of the already about 40 centimeters we got here in the downtown area. I think it was 36 to be exact in downtown Toronto. Although we are west of downtown, so some parts of the city did see over 40 centimeters. So we definitely don't need more snow on top of what we already got, but that's what happened yesterday. I didn't go out and record yesterday though. I chose to stay in and be warm and lazy. And just up ahead is Queen Street. And here's the Milky Way, the beginning of the Milky Way. So I think this goes as far west as Cowan Avenue. And Cowan Avenue is the street I'll be taking to get down to the other hidden street that I'm making my way to. And just over there is Queen Street. I've done many videos walking through Parkdale along Queen Street, and I'll probably do another one since I'm in the neighborhood, but never have I walked down this way before. So these are the backs of the storefronts fronting onto Queen Street. And this is quite the icy and lumpy alleyway right now. Just squeeze past there. Wonder why this is called the Milky Way. Was there like a dairy in the area? And even though it's only -7, it feels quite bitingly cold out here. I can feel my face freezing up. And that's the end of the Milky Way. And here's Cowan Avenue. And Queen Street just over there. So now we'll walk along Cowan until we find that other hidden street. This is just a residential neighborhood. See some old 100-plus-year-old homes along here. Parkdale at one time was its own independent village. It's a classic Toronto slab apartment building. The neighborhood today is a mix of these old heritage homes and large apartment buildings. Some streets, such as Jameson Avenue, have been completely transformed in the post-war era, where all the old houses were demolished to make way for apartment buildings. The whole street is lined with them from one end to the other. And there's a couple other streets in the neighborhood where the same thing was done. I think Spencer Avenue is another one. But most of the remaining streets in Parkdale, residential streets, are still intact with their historic homes. Lots of these homes have been subdivided over the years to house multiple units. Lots of them have become rooming houses when the neighborhood went into decline. But since then, lots of them have been restored back to their former glory as the neighborhood started to become hip and sought after. There's a neat one there. Looks like it's getting renovated, and the one beside it as well. So we are walking south towards the lake, and I can actually see the lake way down in the distance there. Alright, now here's King Street. King and Queen are the two major streets that run through Parkdale. Queen Street is the one with the more extensive retail. King Street only has sections of retail. At least the sidewalks here are relatively clear. I don't think that extra 5 to 10 centimeters of snow we got yesterday made much of a difference, really. It's just sort of a white, fluffy layer on top of the older, dirtier snow that was there before. And the cars have to be brushed off all over again. Some of them probably haven't even been cleaned off since the first snowfall last week. A week ago. Or over a week ago, actually. 8 days ago. I have to keep an eye out for this street because it just sort of runs off Cowan Avenue here on the right. And Megan was the one who told me about this street, and I think it's sort of similar to the Wellesley cottages in the Cabbagetown neighborhood, which is also another neat little hidden street. I've shown that one before. Spencer Cowan Park. guess that's Spencer Street on the other side of the park. Yeah, it certainly looks like a winter wonderland around here. Must be getting close. There's a nice license plate. Woohoo! And I think I found it. Trenton Terrace. Oh, yeah, it does look sort of similar to the Wellesley cottages. Hello there.
Hello.
Yeah, just a neat little section of cottage-style row houses. Hi there. It's a giant icicle right there. Have a good day.
Take care.
Those ones would totally kill you if they fell on you. So that was it. Trenton Terrace. So I was going to end the video there, but it didn't take as long as I thought, so maybe I'll just walk in the direction of what might be the beginning of my next video, and I'll see if I can stretch this one out a bit longer. I am planning to do one more video in the neighborhood while I'm here. Can look at some of the more of these nice old homes here. Well, actually, maybe I will go onto this little walkway here and we will get a look at the Gardiner Expressway. And the rail corridor. Maybe we'll see some trains go by. And way off in the distance you can see the skyline of Humber Bay Shores. That's in Etobicoke, down on the Lake Shore area of Etobicoke. And not much in the way of a proper walking path here. This is I think this is supposed to be a sidewalk, but obviously this is probably one of the last places to get plowed or have the snow be removed here. Look at the Gardiner Expressway. And over there is Exhibition Place. And back towards the Parkdale neighborhood. And Lake Shore Boulevard crosses over here. So I guess I will wrap up this video. I managed to stretch it out a little bit more. So I hope you enjoyed the walk through Parkdale, through some never before seen areas, at least not on my channel. We checked out the private little hidden street called Melbourne Place. And then we continued over to the Milky Way, which is a lot fancier sounding than it actually looked. And then down Cowan Avenue to Trenton Terrace, a neat little side street of cottage-style row houses. So if you enjoyed the little tour through some new parts of Parkdale, new to me anyway, leave a comment below and like and share and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal and via my merch store. And you can also find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue.